Alabama will get the football first. And we are underway here in Tuscaloosa. A squib kick to start things off. Fair caught at the 34-yard line, and that's where things will get started. 1st and 10.
5-yard penalty tacked on to the end of the run. First down.
Look for them to get back to doing the little things correctly and having some success in all 3 phases this afternoon.
On 1st down, in the flat to Amari Cooper, the talented freshman out of South Florida. They'll run it here. Off the right side, it's Lacey. Lowering the shoulder and staggering forward out of bounds. Back to the ground game. And it's more of number 42, Eddie Lacey. Lacey, the lone back on 1st down. McCarron, wide open target at the 25. And they'll mark him out of bounds. Amari Cooper out of bounds. Our Verizon Wireless Red Zone numbers brought to you by Verizon Wireless. Fumble. And McCarron pounces on it. He was looking to hand it off to Lacey, but looked like the signals might have been crossed. Lacey behind the left side. Touchdown, Alabama. Jones picks it up on a hop. Fires through. Breaks one ankle tackle and was maybe one more away from taking it the distance. The veteran on the first drive, now the talented freshman, T.J. Yeldon. Back deep behind McCarron. They fake it to him. McCarron cocks and fires complete near the 25-yard line. Here he is again. Spin move at the 10 and down inside the 5-yard line. Rock Williams takes him to the turf. On 1st and goal, Yeldon surging, touchdown, Alabama. Fair catch called for. He's bobbled out of bounds at the 38-yard line as we check in with Jill Montgomery. McCarron out of the gun on 1st down. Sets in the pocket, fires over the middle, complete. Down to the 28-yard line is Kenny Bell. 34 yards.
Or take the receiver, Bell, over the middle. Easy throw for A.J. McCarron.
Lacey cuts back. Still on his feet. Inside the 10 and finally dragged down by Trevor Taylor. They feed him. Lacey, touchdown. 7 yards and barely touched. Trying the pass to the right side, and DeShaver Everett of Texas A&M picks it off to seal the upset. One of the games of the year in college football. Mitchell running for his life. And give him credit, picks up positive yardage. Catamounts 0 of 2 on 3rd down. It's Ramsey. And it looks like he's got it. Mitchell fires complete. That'll move the chains, and some good running room for Garrett Brown, the sophomore out of Asheville, North Carolina. A pickup of 28.
Really a place of weakness for this Alabama defense.
Blitz coming on 1st down. Look out. Mitchell goes down. Vinny Sinceri, who's been in the backfield a couple of times, on the sack here. Jones lets it bounce. And nice job by the Catamounts. Perfect execution, downing it at the 1 after a 42-yard punt. McCarron on the hard count. Hands off to Yeldon for a pickup of about 4.
I like the fact that McCarron went with the hard count there.
On second down, they run it wide. Yeldon. Tap dances for a while before Eric Banford brings him to the turf after a 4-yard pickup. Alabama looking at a 3rd and 2. Again, it's Yeldon. Gaping hole behind the right side of that line. And Yeldon knows what to do with it. 15 yards and a 1st down. McCarron on play action. Has all day. McCarron now says, I'll run it. Got a lead blocker. He's still on his feet. And tiptoes out of bounds near midfield. He was trying to stay behind Anthony Steen, his right guard. Yeldon. Ankle tackle by Harris, but not before a 10-yard scamper. Lacey now in the backfield on 3rd and 2. They feed him. 1st down. Gains 5. Gains 10, and finally knocked out of bounds by Ace Clark. Lacey already was 61 yards on the ground. 8th play of the drive for the Crimson Tide. McCarron wide open, caught, touchdown. Christian Jones from 29 yards. One thing Kirby Smart told us this week, said we have to do a better job of covering people. Jones signals for the fair catch at the 28. And who knows, Jill, that might be the case for Sean Corey one day. Sims in at quarterback, Lacey in at tailback, and puts on another dazzling display on that run. Good for 20 yards. Sims, the sophomore quarterback, keeps it here. Speaking of nifty running. Handoff. More of Eddie Lacey. Another gaping hole up the middle as he weaves his way for 15 more. Play action. Sims rifles right on target. 1st down to Marvin Shin for 13. From the 12. Sims keeps it, lowers the shoulder, pounds ahead, close to another 1st down. You got big old Jesse Williams in the backfield, a lead blocker for Lacey. They feed him. Lacey breaks a tackle and will coast to the end zone. Short kick to Warren. And Warren is lassoed down at the 14-yard line. Ranzel Watkins. Seacrest. Heavy rush. And he gets pummeled. Penalty flag on the play. Jones has it slip out of his hands. Free football and recovered by the Catamounts.
Happened on the other side
Personal
of the
foul,
field.
roughing the kicker, number 3 of the receiving team. That penalty's declined. Play results in a 1st down.
On 2nd and 9, little razzle dazzle.
That's a loose ball.
That's a loose football picked up by Alabama. No penalty flags and a clear path to the end zone for Dion Blue. 64 yards. McCoy. Buried at the 10. should be the final play of the half. Michael Vaughn picks up 3. But half number 1 dominated by the men in crimson. 42-0. The Crimson Tide on top of the Catamounts at the end of half number 1. Returnable for the Catamounts. Warren. And wrestled down at the 16-yard line. It is conceivable. This is not an impossible situation.
No, I mean, Alabama has no further to look back than last season when they lost that disappointing game to LSU. Obviously didn't even get a chance to play for the conference championship, but ultimately won the national title. Strange things happen in November when the pressure and the lights get to those undefeated teams. I guarantee we're going to see 1 or 2 of those teams lose before the end of the year. And then defensively, they got into the scoring act as well as Troy Mitchell tried to throw back to Eddie Sullivan. That play ruled a lateral, and Deion Blue able to pick it up for a touchdown.
They've had plenty of injuries already on offense as Sims dances out of the pocket, lunges toward the marker. It'll be close, and I think they gave him a good spot. Handoff up the middle to Callaway. I mentioned some of the injuries this offense has had. The last time we were here, blitz. Look at the moves by Sims. Wow, down to the 32-yard line. Today's 1st and 10 line brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Another give to Callaway as he continues to get into the action here. A 7-yard pickup. Ben Howell ripped down from behind. Another 3rd down. This is 3rd and 6. Sims still on his feet and finally knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line by Martinez.
We haven't seen Ely yet today, but Blake Sims has been fantastic to this point.
63 yards rushing for Sims, who takes it here and dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. You see some of the things they were able to accomplish in the Southern Conference. Now, I'll be honest with you, I had a feeling Alabama won the first one, but it was confirmed yesterday by our trip to the Bear Bryant Museum.
Really enjoyed having an opportunity to go to the Bear Bryant Museum. You talk about history. There's not a whole lot of college football programs that have the history that Alabama does.
And a whistle and a penalty flag here on 1st down.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense number 4. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
So they're going to be a young team next year again, but trying to build something down the road with a couple new recruiting classes.
Another incomplete pass on 3rd and long intended for their leading receiver, Jacoby Mitchell.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, 57 defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
You talked to Kirby Smart. He was very disappointed in the fact that they weren't able to get off the field down there. It's a 4-point differential when you can force that field goal versus allowing them to score a touchdown.
James on the reception on 2nd down. Nothing doing for Ramsey.
How about Brandon Ivory there with the penetration, the backup nose guard.
Bama blitzing. Catamounts going the wrong way. Nico Johnson. 3rd down and 16. Look out. Pressure. Breaks it. Dives, and he might have the 1st down. A terrific play by Eddie Sullivan. I don't think so. Johnson got it. Didn't look like he was able to push the pile. Georgia Tech with a big ball game against the Duke Blue Devils. And what's going to happen with Miami is still a question mark on first down. Bama to the ground.
But credit to the focus level of Alabama on all three phases. They've done a good job of executing their assignments. And some backup guys getting some much-deserved playing time here in the third quarter.
Nice run by Callaway. Fair catch at the 21 by Alexander. And the Catamounts will take over. A penalty flag before the snap.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, still third down.
Jones tries to flag it down, and it goes out of bounds near the 35. Today's first and 10 line is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Sims on a rollout. On target. And it's Jones making the catch.
They go out and get guys that are not only good players, but good people that they feel like are going to fit in well to the system at Alabama, fit in well to the locker room here at Alabama. And then once they're on campus, they're coached hard, whether it be on the football field or even in personal development. A lot of money spent in trying to make these players good citizens off the field, and it certainly has worked with multiple championships and guys that really don't get in trouble much.
They're talking about the point spread and that one being perhaps over 30. That's just, it's just so strange to see that in that rivalry. Nice run on second down by Sean Warren as he rips off 6. Derek Dooley at Tennessee, a lot of talk there. Third and short, nice run by Michael Vaughn. That'll move the chains.
You mentioned Derek Dooley at Tennessee. High expectation level city here in the SEC, and unfortunately for some of these coaches, they don't come in and have the success that you think they're going to have when they initially get hired. But it's a paycheck game for them, an opportunity to help build the facilities that they need to compete at the Southern Conference level.
And another first down as Alexander will move the chains for the Catamounts. Let's check in with Jill. The process has been a pretty good one for Nick Saban. 3 national championships, 1 at LSU and 2 at Alabama. Penalty flag on the play as the pass falls short of the intended target.
Personal foul, shot block, 52 offense, 15-yard penalty, repeat first down.
They had an opportunity to hit a couple of those hole shots against the cover 2 zone, but haven't been able to hook up on an awful lot of them. A lot of credit to the corners and the safeties for being able to shut that open spot down on the defense quickly.
This might be one of the shortest punts you ever see. That is a 5-yard punt, folks.
There you see Dion Blue. We talked about him earlier in the half, having that banged up shoulder. Didn't look like it affected him much today, as both he and Dee Milner had outstanding afternoons.
Healy in at quarterback for Alabama. Big hole left side. First down and more for Callaway. First down, Alabama. Straight ahead running by Ben Howell. Sticks his nose in the pile and pushes it forward for 7.
Grew up loving this program. Had a picture of Bryant-Denny Stadium on his wall as a kid and pointed to this opportunity when he got a chance to get to high school, or we got a chance to get to college after high school to play for this school, and really has taken a lot of pride in two national championship rings he's won here since his time in Tuscaloosa.
Victory formation for Alabama as the Crimson Tide will run out the clock. Alabama improving to 10-1, winning it 49-0. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach Nick Saban. 49-0, your final score from Tuscaloosa.